ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I ask you now to please rise if you can and remove your headwear for the playing of our national anthem.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the final game of the 2019 Hockey Nova Scotia Day of Champions event. We've been here since Friday early afternoon. Over that time, we've handed out 13 sets of gold medals in age groups from Atom to midget, male and female, and now there's just one game left to go, one set of hardware left to hand out, and it is for the female Bantam A Provincial Championship. We are here at the Rath Eastlake Community Center, the beautiful Community Credit Union Arena inside the Rath Eastlake Community Center. My name is Michael Petter. Thank you so much for tuning in here live on 360 Live, as we have been all weekend long here at the Rath Eastlake Community Center. And this Bantam A Championship game features as the home team in their white jerseys with the green shoulders, the black numbers on the back, you can see them there. That is the Western Riptide Team White. Their literal and figurative younger sisters just won their provincial championship game in the Pee Wee A division just a little bit earlier this afternoon. In fact, that game ended a little over half an hour ago. In goal for the Riptide, it's going to be Sophie Timo getting the start. Timo will be carrying the load this afternoon. At the other end of the ice, the visiting team, the Quad County Bulldogs, based out of the Antigonish area. As you can see, the Bulldog, or as you will see in a moment, the Bulldog jerseys, those who are familiar with minor hockey in the Antigonish area, that is the familiar Antigonish Bulldog logo being used to represent the Quad County Bulldogs here in this game. The Bulldogs in their black jerseys with the gold and white, reminiscent of the Boston Bruins, and their Quad County goaltender Gracie Chisholm, who will be called upon to hold off the offense of the Western Riptide here this afternoon. For the sake of simplicity and efficiency, I will be referring to them just as the Bulldogs and the Riptide, not Riptide White. And I'll probably end up accidentally referring to them as just Antigonish instead of Quad Counties on occasion. But it is the Quad County Bulldogs and the Western Riptide White, their full and proper names. I believe I mentioned this, but just in case I didn't, my name is Michael Petter. Thank you so much for tuning in. And if you want to join the conversation about this game, by all means, send me a tweet. Tweet to me at PetterPC_sports. Petter as in my last name, Petter. PC as in Pictou County, my hometown, and then underscore sports as in sports, like the stuff we're watching. Our third team just making their way out onto the ice, and it should be pointed out that as much as for these teams making it to this championship game, they had to work their way to get here. For these officials too, it is an honor to be selected for these provincial championship games, and we should mention Caitlin Sandluck will be your referee for this game. Michaela McDonald and Jane Ogilvie will be working the lines. Congratulations to them for their great work over the course of the season to be named as the officials for this game. So it's going to be Bulldogs, it's going to be Riptide, it's going to be for the Bantam A provincial title. And we've got ourselves a great game lined up for you this afternoon between these two teams. Again, by all means, send me tweets throughout the course of the game. If I'm mispronouncing a player's name, if you just want to share your thoughts, if you want to send a shout out to a player, whatever the case may be. Of course, the shout outs won't get to that player during the game, as my broadcast position, as you can tell from the camera angle, a little bit high above the ice surface here at the Community Credit Union Arena, the Rath Eastlink Community Centre in beautiful Truro, Nova Scotia. We're all lined up. We're ready to go. Julia McDonald in to take the draw for the Bulldogs. And I believe that is Madison Cushing to take the draw for the Riptide, and we are underway. Bulldogs win the draw and immediately get the puck up and into the Riptide zone. Stopping there is Rovers. Rovers tries to play it down low, but that gets intercepted, and carrying the puck up and out to center ice, Riptide defenseman Jada McKinnon gets it as far as the blue line. Now it comes back to McKinnon again. She tries to play the puck down. It goes off a Bulldog skate, comes back to McKinnon yet again. Now as far as the Bulldog blue line, played ahead there to Kinney, or to Rovers, Rovers dumps it down, and going in after it there, Brooklyn Carter. Carter sends it in behind the Riptide net. Now played up for Adele Como. Como gets it up and out to center ice to her center, Madison Cushing. Cushing gets it into the Bulldog zone. Lawrence plays it around, and out come the Bulldogs. Here is Lawrence with the puck. Isabel Lawrence cutting to the outside. Lawrence cuts towards the middle, takes the shot, and Timo makes the save. Played to the line, held in there at the point by Kennedy. Kennedy's shot gets blocked, and now played out to center. McDougal, plays it back into the zone. Now back to pick up in her own zone is Rennie. Rennie for Nash. Nash deflects it into the Riptide end. Now sent in deep there by Kaylee Connors. Going back to pick up behind her own net is Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald wraps it around the boards, and it's played out to center. Hustling back to get it in at her own blue line is Richards. Richards played it ahead. Now the puck squirts loose. Comes back to Richards, and she gets it over to the near side for Nash. Nash centers the puck. That was deflected partially by Fitzgerald, but then cleared the rest of the way out, and now Brophy will pick up in her own zone. Mary Beth Brophy brings the puck back in. Brophy takes the shot, and it doesn't get all the way through to the goaltender as Courtney Fitzgerald knocks it down. Out to center ice, down into the Bulldogs end, where back to pick up will be McDougal. That's Grace McDougal, one of two players with the surname McDougal. Played out to center, now back into the zone. Delayed offside indicated. That will give a little bit of room there for Julia McDonald to bring the puck in and down the length of the ice. McDonald down into the corner. McDonald coming out of the corner now. Plays it back to the line for McDougal. Grace McDougal with the shot. It comes to McDonald. She tries the backhand. Puts it just wide. Now wraparound tip. McDonald scores! The Bulldogs get the first goal of the game at 2:48 of the first period. A bit of a scramble in front of the net. And the Bulldogs strike first. Julia McDonald finishing off the play, putting the puck into the net, and it's a 1-0 lead for the Bulldogs. And we can tell you this is, as mentioned, the 14th and final game of the Day of Champions. And there's a centering attempt. Keats and Beaton with the assists on that one. So again, that's McDonald from Keats and Beaton at 2:48. And we mentioned that this is the 14th and final game of the Day of Champions event. And in the 13 previous games, we can tell you that 10 of the teams that scored first ended up going on to win their games, and 10 out of 13 works out to a percentage, which I will give you in just a moment here. A percentage of 76.9%, so a very good winning percentage for the teams that have scored first. Of course, that's kind of typical in the sport of hockey, that teams that get the first goal of the game end up being successful. Face-off is down in the Bulldog zone there. In to take the draw, it will be Cushing yet again. She took the draw there against Connors. Connors pushed the puck forward off of the draw. Now it's down into the corner. Played off the side of the net there, as I believe that was DeVoe. Now the puck picked up by Carter. Carter gets it out to center. And out comes Connors. Connors takes it to the near wall. Now went to play it back to the line, but in a little bit further, I think, than Connors expected was Brophy. And now Brophy has to go back all the way into her own zone to chase the puck down. Played ahead to Van de Sand. Played down into the Riptide end. Comes to the line. Beaten there. She'll take the shot. It goes wide. Picking it up off the end boards is Keats. Keats gave it to McDonald. Now it comes back to Keats. It squirts all the way through back to the line. McDougall. Her shot gets steered away. And now trying to clear the zone, but not able to do so. Again, I believe that's Brienne DeVoe, but she's got her jersey tucked in so far. I can't actually see the number or a name on the back for that matter. Keats now will dump the puck in deep. I'll try to identify who that player is so that I can properly reference her for the rest of the game. I think that might actually be Kinney. Now that it is Kinney, okay. Now the puck comes to Rennie. Rennie will set it up there for Rovers. Rovers couldn't get that one past Timo. Now played back to the line, McDougall. She sends it down the wall for Carter. Carter in behind the net, coming in to help out is Lawrence. Lawrence takes the puck back to the line to Kennedy. Kennedy's shot, that gets blocked. Nice block there by Crosby. Now the puck comes back to the line again. And Rennie wraps it around down below the goal line for Starzomski. Starzomski goes to play it back to the point. That ends up being broken up by Nickerson. Nickerson, though, can't clear the zone as Lawrence gets a piece of that puck and sends it back in deep. Bulldogs with some great pressure here. Coming out in front of the net, trying to tuck it 5-hole. There's another chance, another save. And finally able to clear the puck out of danger and out to center ice was Crosby. Now the puck played right back in again. Van de Sand hustling in. Fitzgerald gets that puck up now to the line, held in there by Nash. Nash sends it down low. Riptide looking to clear again, and coming out is Nickerson. She plays it ahead there for McDonald. Also working the puck ahead is Swain. To the line, not out. That shot gets blocked. Pass ahead, picked up there by Nash, but she can't clear the zone as Swain was blocking the blue line. Now out comes Haley Richards. Richards will dump the puck into the Riptide zone off of the glass as we near the midway point of this first period. Nash in the corner. Tried to center it. Her stick was tied up just a little bit. Now going after the puck there in the corner, Perry. Perry trying to battle with Nash. Perry will take the puck behind her own net, play it out to the far side, or carry it out to the far side. And here comes Havana Perry. Perry all the way into the Bulldog zone. Tried to make a pass. That's broken up. Out the other way. And now it'll be sent down the ice. Icing is indicated, but the puck loses steam, doesn't get all the way back. And Jada McKinnon takes it back behind her own net. Around to the far side wall. Kara Beaton stops it at the blue line. That first shot got blocked. Second shot taken by McDonald, and it goes just up over the crossbar as we've passed 8 minutes of this first period. I think we've only had the one whistle, and that was the stoppage for the goal. Here with the puck now is Rovers. She sends it behind the net, back up the wall. Beaton will send it back down into the corner. Played back down low yet again. McKinnon back there. She'll get it up the wall for the Riptide and out. Hustling to get across there, McDougall. That's Grace McDougall. Again, there are two McDougalls on the Bulldogs team. There's a backhand shot. That's blocked in front. Another chance, but it's cleared out of danger as Julia McDonald able to get that puck over to the near side wall. Now Starzomski will pick up. She gets it up and out to her line mate, Jaylyn Rovers. Rovers gets it just in across the blue line, then it's sent back down the ice. And icing indicated, but then waved off as back to get the puck in her own zone is Marin Kennedy. And if I'm mispronouncing the first name, I apologize. I'm trying to go by the lists that I've got here in front of me. 5:40 left to go here in the first period. There's a shot, save. They know it won't through. Kaylee Connors took the shot at 9:25 of the first period. Sophie Thimeau initially looked like she stopped it, but it somehow squirted through. And that will give the Bulldogs the 2-0 lead here. Just under 9.5 minutes gone in the first period. Connors as Lawrence and Carter with the assists on that one. Here with the puck now, Perry. Perry takes the shot. That goes just wide off the end boards. Picked up by Nickerson. Now played to the far wall. Connors. Now Brophy. Gets it out to center. It gets just away from Carter. And back with it in her own zone is Perry. Havana Perry. Looking to make a lead pass. That goes through a couple of different players. Brophy back to pick up just below her own goal line. Now Brophy takes it to the near side, changes direction again, and plays it up for Nash. Nash coughs it up to Crosby. Crosby plays it through to the far side. Now back down into the corner. With it behind the net there, McDougall. She'll play it around to Alexis McDougall. So McDougall passed to McDougall there. Grace to Alexis. Just curious, cousins, sisters, or just a coincidence that you got two players with the same last name? Anybody knows? Send me a tweet, by all means. Coming down with the puck now, there's Beaton. She loses it just inside the blue line. Coming up the other way, here's a chance for Comeau. Comeau overskates the puck, and it ends up being an offside against the Riptide. 3:51 left to go here in the first period. 2-0 in favor of the Quad County Bulldogs. McDonald wins the draw there against Swain. Now the puck played deep into the Riptide zone. Perry picks up there. She nearly coughs it up, but it goes right to McKinnon. And here's Jada McKinnon working her way down the ice. McKinnon leading the rush. McKinnon makes a couple of moves, takes a shot, save made, rebound came to Swain. And then the second chance cleared away and out of danger, and here comes McDonald. She's got a player with her. McDonald stops, cuts to the middle, tees it up, and scores! What a shot by Julia McDonald. At 11:47 of the first period, it's now 3-0. For McDonald, that'll be her second of the game. As Sophie Thibault, I don't know that she saw that puck at all. The blast from the high slot, there was plenty of traffic in front. Rennie gets the assist on that one, as does Rovers. So it's McDonald's second of the game from Rennie and Rovers at 11:47, making it now a 3-0 score line. Puck played down into the Quad County zone. Back to get it there is Richards. She'll play it around the boards to Starzomski. Starzomski gets it ahead to Lawrence, and here comes Lawrence. She's got a player with her. Lawrence with the shot. That goes off a stick and up over the net into the end boards. Lawrence on the forecheck, trying to help maintain possession, but it ends up getting turned over to Cushing, who plays it around the boards. Sent right back behind the net again. There on it is Fitzgerald, but right on top of her is Brooklyn Carter. Puck comes out for the Riptide, to the line and out, just past Richards. Hustling back to get onto that puck there is Brophy. Brophy takes it back behind her own net, being watched by Kinney, gets the pass ahead, gets to the line and out, is not quite able to hold there was Perry. Now played across to the far side, and bringing it back in again, there's the shot from Crosby, played into the near side corner. Or actually, this is Crosby here on the near side. So that must have been McKinnon who took that shot. Puck played all the way down the ice. Timo settles it down there for McKinnon. Lead pass, and out come the Riptide. Pass intended for Crosby. That gets broken up by McDougall. And McDougall, that's Grace McDougall, takes the shot from long range. Save made by Timo. The puck rolls to the end boards. Perry goes to get it there. Perry plays it up the near wall. McDougall pinches in from the point, sends it back down into the corner. Perry gets to it first, just ahead of Van de Sande. Now Perry plays it to the far side, where Beaton pinches in and puts the pressure on. Riptide finally get the puck out and into the Quad County zone. Under a minute left to go here in period number one. McDonald dumps the puck in for the Riptide. Goes all the way in behind the net. Back to get it there are the Bulldogs, and out they come. McDonald, or McDougall, no, that was McDonald. Plays the pass across. There's a shot from Rovers, and making the save and hanging on is Timo with 32.6 seconds left to go here in the first period. Bulldogs right now out shooting the Riptide 10-2. Puck sent down into the corner. Fitzgerald plays it around the wall. Now it's going to come to Sears. Sears gets it to the line and out. McDonald angled her into the boards. Now the puck comes to Kennedy. Kennedy tried to dump it in. It went off a body, came right to McDonald. Now McDonald and Rovers able to get it into the zone, but not very deep, and it's played back out again by Swain. Kennedy will dump it back in here, and that will do it for the first period. A period dominated by the team from the Quad Counties, as the Bulldogs outshoot the Riptide 10-2 and outscore the Riptide 3-0. And in the 13 previous games, we had 3 games tied at the end of one period, but out of the 10 games where there's been a lead, the team that has led an .800 winning percentage. They're 8-2. And I only give these stats to have them be a reference point, not trying to make any statements or predictions about how this game's going to turn out, just to make a reference point again to compare how this game may play out, depending on what might happen over the next 30 minutes. But so far, a very strong start for the Quad County Bulldogs, the North Conference champions, as they will take a 3-goal lead into the second period against the team representing the South Conference, the Western Riptide, here in Truro. Second period is underway. Puck played down into the Riptide zone. We will have a full intermission at the end of this period, and then another 15-minute third period to conclude the game. Puck played to the line. Brophy keeps it in. Now it comes back to Brophy again. She again tries to work it down the boards, but Swain is there to help get it out to center. Richards waiting for it at center ice, dumps it right back in again, and the Bulldog forecheck goes right back to work. Brophy holds it in at the line momentarily, can't hold it all the way in though, and has to go out, plays it back across to Richards. Richards quickly gets it to the far side of the ice, and working in, here comes Carter. Carter has a couple players with her. That pass ends up going between the both of them. Meanwhile, we get a stoppage in play, as didn't see what exactly happened, but Van de Sande is going off to the box. Away from the puck, we're going to get, I think it's a too many men on the ice penalty, or too many players on the ice. Like I said in one of the previous games, the lexicon of how we refer to so many things comes from back when hockey was a pretty much exclusively a male game, and so much of that lexicon is not gender neutral. Rhea Van de Sande will serve the too many men penalty, or too many players penalty. Here's the forecheck of the penalty killers, just as relentless. The penalty coming at the 56-second mark of the second period here. So after no penalties in period number 1, we get the first penalty of the game in period 2, and the first shot that comes during the situation comes from the shorthanded team. And a glove save made by Timo with a minute and 15 seconds left to go here in the power play for the Riptide. Their first power play of the game. The Bulldogs yet to get a power play opportunity, obviously. Puck cleared to the line and just out. Now McDonald will bring it right back in again, though, as the Bulldog forecheckers, not caring that they're shorthanded, they're going to continue to put the pressure on the Riptide here. McDonald with the puck now. McDonald tries to make the lead pass for Swain. That goes off a stick, and that ended up putting Swain slightly offside. Still a delayed offside. Now they finally all touch up, and the Bulldogs will fire the puck down the ice once again. Down to 30 seconds left to go in the power play. Puck played out to center. Swain plays it to some empty space on the near side. First one to get to that puck is Brophy, and she'll play it just inside the line to the Riptide zone. Now it comes back to Brophy. She'll send it back in again. This time it'll go right on to the goaltender, Timo. And with a couple of forecheckers coming into the neighborhood, including Isabel Lawrence, we'll get a stoppage as Timo covers that puck up with just 10 seconds left to go in the, and again, this is the lexicon that we're used to, the man advantage, because to say person advantage sounds kind of odd, and you don't want to use the same phrase power play every time. Another shot right off the draw for the Bulldogs, as they now have had 3 shots while shorthanded, and just incredibly impressed with there's a shot from the point, but that ended up hitting a body and coming out to center. Now Richards plays it off the wall and up ahead for Starzomski. Starzomski plays it into the zone. Now back out to center. Trying to get over to it there is Crosby. Emily Crosby able to dump it down into the Bulldogs' end. Back to get it there is Grace McDougall. And it's played back out to center. Over to pick up is Perry. Havana Perry plays it to the near side. Working it ahead there was McKinnon. Now down into the corner, McDonald. McDonald plays it in front. It ends up rolling all the way through. Perry pinching in from the point. 2 Bulldogs around Perry. Now Crosby gets the puck, takes the shot, and that doesn't get all the way through to goaltender Gracie Chisholm. Now the puck at the line. There's a shot, and that one does get through. It goes just over the head of McDougall, and Chisholm had to be sharp on that one to steer it aside. Just over 4 minutes gone here in period number 2. There's a chance. Looking for the deflection was Nickerson, but couldn't quite get a stick on that one. Now the Bulldogs looking to clear, trying to alleviate the pressure. They finally do, as Alexis McDougall able to play it down into the Riptide zone. The Bulldogs will get some fresh legs out there onto the ice, while Perry trying to get away from the forecheck. Perry able to make the pass ahead. That's a little bit off target, and able to get over to the puck there. Rennie, she'll play it across to the near side for Kennedy. Kennedy turns it back up ice, as here comes Van de Sande. Van de Sande loses control of it, trying to get back onto the puck, but it'll be picked up there to the line, not out. Kennedy holds it in. Her shot ends up hitting Van de Sande. It goes right to Connors, who plays it back to the line. Now back to the near side, Kennedy. Kennedy tees it up. That gets deflected. It went off of a Riptide stick and ended up going just wide. Now there we get a collision out in the Riptide zone. I think the referee looked at that and decided neither player was trying to initiate contact. They just bumped into each other and elected not to call anything. Puck sent down the length of the ice, and back to get it there in her own zone is Perry. Perry plays it ahead. Out to center, picked up there by Cushing. Cushing will send it in deep, hustling back to get onto that puck and try and get away from the forecheck of Comeau, and able to do so was McDonald. Now it's across to Keats. Keats fires that one wide. Puck comes around to the near side. Puck played to the line. Grace McDougall across to the far side. Shot from the point from Beaton, and making the save and hanging on for the face-off, Sophie Timo, with 8:56 left to go here in the second period, And the Bulldogs with that 3-0 lead, all 3 goals coming back in period number 1. 2 of them coming just 2 minutes and 22 seconds apart in that first period. Puck around to the near side. Beaton pinching in at the point, not allowing Sears to get that, or that was Comeau, to get that puck out. Now played ahead, and this time the puck does come out as Kinney was able to get it out to center, but turned over and dumped right back in again here. Pass across to the far side, Kinney. Kinney tries to go across the middle of the ice. That's broken up by Carter. Carter takes it down all the way below the goal line. Carter now throws it towards the front of the net. It hits a skate. Puck was loose for a moment, but covering up is Timo, and she'll hang on for the face-off. 8:13 left to go here, period number 2, as we approach the midway point of this hockey game. Lawrence to take the draw for the Bulldogs. took the draw there against McDonald, and McDonald won it down into the corner. Bulldogs continue the pressure. There's Starzomski with a shot. That goes just wide. Lauren Starzomski doesn't miss by a whole bunch. Now Brophy, nice play to keep the puck in momentarily, but it rolls right to Crosby. Crosby gets it up there to McDonald. Carly McDonald dumps it in deep into the Bulldog zone. Turned back up the other way. Starzomski now plays it off the wall and out to center. Knocked down immediately there by Jada McKinnon. McKinnon takes it around to the far side, and with a little burst of speed, brings it all the way down into the corner. Loses control of it there, and the Bulldogs get it back out. Or back to the line, rather. McDonald helps to keep it in. Now McDonald skating it away from the wall. Can't get through. That's going to be a penalty against the Bulldogs, as they're going to call it a slash with 7:51 gone here in period number 2. So for the second time in this game, second time in this period, the Riptide will go to the power play. Back in their first power play, they weren't able to generate any shots on goal. In fact, the only 3 shots that came during that power play for the Riptide belonged to the Quad County Bulldogs. Bulldogs able to clear the puck down the length of the ice. It goes right on to Sophie Timo, and Timo will cover up as hustling down the ice there, Jaylyn Rovers. Rovers coming down the ice in a hurry, forcing the play there on Timo. And again, if I'm mispronouncing any of these names, please do send me a tweet, PetterPC_sports, and let me know. Some of them I'm trying to assume the slightly the variations on the pronunciations. And here comes the Riptide out to center now, carrying the puck and working her way ahead is Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald gets it across. Swain needed that extra half second to settle that puck down, and by the time she got the puck settled, it was a little too deep to get a real good shot away, and you can see Chloe Swain a little frustrated with herself as she heads back to the bench. Now coming the other way, here's McDonald. McDonald stops at the half wall, sends the puck back down towards the corner. That's broken up and played around to the far side by France Boudreau. Puck goes, actually that's a 26. I don't have a 26 on my roster. We'll have to take a closer look at that. Puck played out to center, sent back up the other way there by Rennie. Now the puck comes back to Rennie again, and she'll send it down the length of the ice. Played around the boards, gets to the line, held in by Kennedy. And that's covered up. And I think that might actually be the jersey of Doucette from the Pee Wee team. And as I look, I see the name bar. It does say Doucette on it, but I don't have a Doucette on this roster. So a little bit of confusion there. We'll see if we can get that sorted out at some point here. Puck played out to center, down the length of the ice. Okay, that's 25, so that's France Boudreau who has the puck there now. She plays it up the wall to Comeau. Comeau gives it to Cushing. Cushing sends it in. Kinney in on the forecheck, but the puck wraps around, gets to the line, held in there by Fitzgerald. Now the Bulldogs, we're back to 5-on-5, by the way. Comeau of the Riptide, now Fitzgerald. Nearly another too-many-men situation there by the Bulldogs as they try to make a change just as the play was in front of their bench. Now a lead pass a little bit too far, or coming in a little bit too early, I should say. Okay, let's see if I can figure this out here. Out of the defense, there's 25. There's 34. Out on the ice right now, you've got 35 and 61. So the only defenseman that I don't see is a 33 for Sidney Lloyd. So I think Lloyd may be wearing jersey number 26. That's what we're going to go with, as I don't see a 23 or a 33 out there anywhere. Well, that's what we'll work with for now and see if we can figure something else out as things go along. Puck played out to center ice. Beaton waits for it just outside her own red line, or own blue line, excuse me. Plays it over there. Now it's played back out to center again. Beaton trying to pinch up, but that's Nickerson getting the puck not into the Bulldog zone very deep. Now McDonald coming the other way. McDonald has it knocked off her stick, but there's a shot. That goes wide, comes up the boards for Kennedy. She steps into a shot, and Timo will make the glove save and hang on for the faceoff. 3:30 left to go here in period number 2. Antigonish trying to get there I go. I knew it was going to happen to me eventually. The Bulldogs, Quad County Bulldogs, trying to get away with a late change there. They get told no dice. Puck comes back to the line. Shot taken by Rennie. Can't get it through the traffic. And now it comes back to the line. Rennie will send it down into the corner. It actually comes all the way around to the near side for Rovers. Rovers tries the wrap around. It goes off the side of the net, then back down low. Rovers gets it again. Tries again to try a bit of a wrap around. That doesn't work. Now it comes to the line. Rennie kicks it forward. Riptide try to clear the zone. They finally do. But Kennedy there to get it and brings it right back in again. Kennedy with the shot, and she scores! Marianne Kennedy puts it just off the inside of the near post. And gets it past Sophie Timo, and it's now 4-0. The goal coming at 12:08 of period number 2. Kennedy with the shot from the point, and I believe it will be an unassisted goal. We'll wait to get confirmation. Meanwhile, here's Kinney with the shot, and she puts it off the crossbar. Another shot and the save made. Actually, they give Rennie an assist on that one, so it's Kennedy from Rennie at 12:08, and nearly a goal right back to the Riptide, but just off the bottom of the crossbar and bounces straight back out. Maybe the most dangerous chance for the Riptide so far in this game. 2:21 left to go here in the second period. Bulldogs now lead it by 4. McKinnon plays the puck ahead and down the out to center. Backing up with it there is Richards. Richards tries to play it ahead. Now it'll be picked up by Starzomski. Starzomski takes the shot. It goes wide. Down into the far side corner. 4 players in amongst the battle there. Puck played to the line, held in. McDougall with the shot. And now it's played out to center. 1:40 left to go. Oh, it's an 8. Okay. Okay, so it's her second consecutive game. Okay. So we just got word that it is actually Doucette playing as an AP. So Doucette playing her second consecutive game here. And so thanks for the clarification on that, as Sidney Lloyd apparently not here. So Doucette playing in back-to-back games, just won a gold medal, now has a chance to go for a second one. 1 minute left to go here in the second period. Puck comes to the line, and out with it, here comes Rovers. Rovers trying to work her way around, plays it around to the far side, McDonald. McDonald in the corner, comes out with it. McDonald on her backhand. McDonald, her backhand shot got blocked by Fitzgerald. 30 seconds left in the period. Big play there by Beaton to keep the puck in the zone. There's a shot, save made. Crosby gets the rebound, and Crosby will play it ahead there for McDonald. McDonald takes the shot. It goes just wide, bounces off the end boards. Getting to it there first is Grace McDougall. She'll play it down the length of the ice. Not hard enough for an icing, though, as it dies just before it gets to the line. And that will do it for period number 2. 3 goals in the first period for the Bulldogs, just 1 here in the second. Shots on goal, 12-2 in period 2. The overall total, 22-4 for the Quad County Bulldogs. And as mentioned, this is game 14, the final game of the event. And we can tell you that of the 13 previous games, there were 2 that were tied going into the third. Of the other 11, the team leading going into the third ended up winning all 13 of those games. Or all 11 of those games, rather. That does not mean that the Western Riptide cannot come back. It just means that so far, statistically, it has been pretty good odds for the team carrying a lead into the third period. We're going to take a break. We'll come back, get you ready for that third in just a few moments. It's the Bantam A Female Championship game at the Hockey Nova Scotia Day of Champions. You are watching live on 360 Live. All right, folks, welcome back as we head towards the final 15 minutes of the weekend. Game number 14, the Bantam A final here in female hockey. And while we're talking about female hockey, congratulations to Team Canada and, of course, a couple of Nova Scotians, Blair Turnbull, Jillian Saunier, winning bronze medals today at the World Hockey Championships. No, it may not have been the color that they were going for, but still another medal for Hockey Canada at the Women's Worlds. Yes, Finland shocked the world with the victory yesterday in the semifinals over Canada, but Canada bounced back with a convincing win over Russia to earn the bronze. And Hockey Canada gets another World Championship medal for the women. And for our Nova Scotian athletes, again, Jill Saunier and Blair Turnbull, who, of course, from right up in my neck of the woods, Pictou County, a great victory for them today to get those medals. USA and Finland right now playing in the gold medal game. And meanwhile here we've got our own gold medal game that has one period left to go in it, the Riptide and the Bulldogs, and the third period is underway. Kinney plays the puck into the Bulldog zone as we get the third period started. And now here is Keats with it, bringing it back up for the Bulldogs. Keats into the zone, takes the shot. That goes high and wide. Coming back to pick up is Perry. Perry plays it ahead, and Kinney will bring it out. Kinney dumps it down into the Bulldog end. Back to get it there is Brophy. Brophy will wrap it around the boards. Trying to clear the zone there, not able to do so. Now picking up is McDonald. She'll get it to the line and just out as Perry couldn't quite hold. Now Perry will play it across over for McKinnon. McKinnon gains the red line, dumps the puck in. Steered aside into the corner there by Chisholm. But now picking up again is Kinney as the Riptide playing with a little bit more energy here in this third period as they're off to a pretty good start, getting some pressure on these Bulldogs. Down into the corner in the Riptide zone. Perry plays it up. There's a shot from the point taken by Lawrence. Now Lawrence coming in to pick up another puck. That gets cleared away before she could get her stick on it. To the line, not out. Good hustle there by Carter to keep it in momentarily, but then the Riptide with the second effort play it out and down the ice. Kennedy back to pick up. Quick on her heels is DeVoe. Kennedy takes it out from behind the net. Here comes Kennedy working her way up the ice. Kennedy takes the shot, and that one ends up rolling just wide. Marianne Kennedy, who had one goal already today off of a shot from the point. There's an icing against the Riptide with 1:56 gone here in the third period. And the face-off will be to the right of goaltender Sophie Timo. Bulldogs win the draw. Shot attempted there by Nash. Her stick got tied up, however. Now the puck comes to McDonald. McDonald, her pass ahead intended for Crosby, but that a little bit too far in front of her. That'll be another icing call here. 2:09 gone in this third period. I want to take this moment to thank everyone over at Hockey Nova Scotia who's helped me out with these broadcasts throughout the weekend, either giving me roster notes or any other pieces of information that I've needed throughout. They've been absolutely fantastic to work with, as well as all the coaches and players from all of the teams for playing such wonderful hockey to watch all weekend long. Of course, we still have 12 and a half minutes left in this one, and we got quite the battle going on in behind the net there. Now the puck rolls out in front, and that'll be cleared away and out of danger. Icing indicated by the lines, and it is indeed called with 2:38. I just wanted to make sure I got that message out, thanking those people before I ran out of time to do so. Also want to give a big thank you to everybody over at 360 Live for inviting me to be a part of these broadcasts once again. Puck comes to the line. McDougall sends it back down low. In behind the net there, Rovers. She tries to wrap around. Couldn't find any room as Timo closed that door. Now the puck comes up. And trying to clear the zone is Sears. Finally coming out with it. Here comes Swain with some speed. Swain has the puck knocked off her stick. Following up was Sears, but she couldn't find the handle. Now it's played down into the Bulldog, across the Bulldog line. And back out again, McDonald. McDonald gets it up to Keats. Keats finds Rovers. Rovers takes the sharp angle shot. It goes off the side of the net. McDonald now behind the net. Gets it up to Rovers. Rovers sends it below the goal line. There for Keats. Keats will wrap it around the boards. Intended to get it back to Brophy, but that was broken up. And now Brophy has to come out to center, plays it across to the near side for Richards. Richards gets the pass over there for Rovers. Rovers will dump it in and peel off on a change. Back to get the puck in her own zone there, Perry. 4 minutes gone here in the third period, still the 4-goal margin. Hustling back to get that puck there was Brophy, but her attempt to clear was knocked down. Now out to center. Back to get on it is Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald plays it up the wall, comes out to center. Rennie is there. She'll play it over to Kennedy. Kennedy having trouble finding it in her feet, and that allows for momentarily Cushing to get control of the puck, but it was knocked away from her. Now down into the corner. Kennedy comes out with it and gets it as far as the line. Fitzgerald holds it in there, but now it's turned over, and out comes Carter. Carter plays it ahead. Bringing it in across the blue line there, Starzomski. Now pass forward, and Cushing will bring it up through center. Cushing sends it down into the Bulldog end. Back to get it in the corner there was Van de Sand. Van de Sand gets it to the line, not out, held in. Nicely timed play by McDonald. Now McDonald picks it up again. McDonald dekes out one defender, trying to get into a shooting position, but Kennedy, after getting deked out, good recovery, and ties up the stick of McDonald to create the turnover. 5:20 gone here in the third. Here comes a chance for Connors. Her shot didn't get quite as much on it as she wanted as her stick was knocked in the follow-through. Now a chance for Nash. She can't get the shot away. Wrapped around to the far side. Beaton pinching way in from the point. Beaton down below the goal line. Beaton trying to get it out in front for Nash. Puck rolls over to the near side wall. And the Riptide will get it out to center. Crosby goes to make a cross pass. That's broken up by Connors. Back into the zone. And Doucette will play it back out. As mentioned, Doucette, this is her second consecutive game. 6 straight periods of hockey for Doucette. And not only that, but Isabelle Doucette in the first game was one of only 4 defensemen in the Riptide lineup, so she was getting tons of ice time. Here's McDonald coming up the other way. McDonald has it knocked off her stick. Not able to find it was Rovers. Now it's played around to the near side corner. Perry will pick up there. Perry gets it out to center. Waiting for it there is Brophy. She'll dump it back in again as we approach 6:40 gone here in this period. Very few whistles, making for some great flow. Here comes Swain. Swain brings it into the Antigonish or the Quad County zone there. That's the second time I've done it. Believe me, it is not intentional. Brophy clears it over to the corner. Richards will wrap it around the boards to the near side. Starzomski there waiting for it. Starzomski gets the pass ahead, and McDonald plays it out, but ends up sending the puck a little bit too far forward from herself, and McKinnon coming up the other way. McKinnon all the way down into the corner. Brophy and McDonald both on McKinnon, and Brophy will come out with the puck. Brophy plays it ahead. That pass a little bit too far in front of Starzomski. Hustling back to get to that puck there is Fitzgerald. Wrapped around to the near side. Picked up now by Carter. Carter went across. That pass a little bit behind the target of Starzomski. Now over in the corner with it there, Lawrence. Isabel Lawrence takes the shot. That goes just wide. Now played to the line. Not able to clear the zone was Sears. Lawrence, she takes a shot, deflected. I think Starzomski may have gotten a piece of it. And what a save as Sophie Thibault able to hold the post and make the save with 6:49 left to go here in the third period. And it's almost like we're playing straight time with this few whistles. The clock just flying by as we've had, I think that was only the second whistle of this third period, and we've played 8.5 of the 15 minutes. More than half the period. All the way around the boards into the near side corner, or maybe that was even the first whistle of this period. Very little stoppage, very good flow to this game. Perry dumps it back in. Stopped there by Chisholm. Now Rennie gets it to the line. Perry will keep it in. Her shot gets blocked, and it's played back out. No, it was the second whistle because we did have an icing earlier. Now Nash at center ice. Loses the puck to Kinney. Kinney able to bring it in. She ends up tripping up on the stick of Kara Beaton. Beaton not trying to put the stick into the feet of Kinney, but it did end up happening. Now here comes Beaton. Beaton takes the shot. Save made by Timo. And we'll get another stoppage with 5:39 left to go here in period number 3. And I just saw the report. Apparently there is a new green jacket going into a very familiar closet. For those of you who are golfing fans, Tiger Woods has won the Masters yet again. His 847th major title. I kid, of course. 5:19 left to go here in the third period. Coming in with the puck, there's McDonald. McDonald! Her shot ends up going just wide. McDonald gets it back again, plays it back to the line for Perry. Perry, cutting into the middle, takes a shot that goes just wide. Puck now played to the line, not out as Perry again keeps it in. Now it finally does come out, and Jada McKinnon backing up, taking it all the way back into her own zone, plays it ahead for McDonald. McDonald brings across the blue line. McDonald trying to work her way around Beaton, goes down into the corner, makes the centering pass, but not able to get a shot away was Nickerson. Now we're going to get another penalty. Slashing has been indicated, and it looks like it's going to be Crosby who's going to go off. So the Riptide will be shorthanded for the first time in this game. This penalty coming with just 4:31 left to go here in the third period. A very quickly played third period. So the Bulldogs go to the power play for the very first time in this game as Emily Crosby takes the slash at 10:29. Bulldogs successful on both of their penalty kills so far this afternoon. Richards plays it across to Brophy. Brophy comes back to the near side for Keats. Keats back across to the far side. That pass a little bit too far in front of its intended target. Now down in the corner, in behind the net. Trying the wraparound, but able to keep the stick, or keep the pad against the post was Sophie Thibault. She makes yet another save for Thibault. That's her 21st save on 25 shots so far this afternoon. With 4 minutes left to go here in the third period. Puck gets to the line, not out. Kept in by Brophy. Brophy circles. Now she'll play it over to the near side for Richards. Richards takes the shot. That goes wide. Puck goes around the boards. Rovers plays it back to Brophy. Back down low. Keats plays it around to the near side. Pinching in from the point is Richards. She gets it back to Keats. Keats goes to play it in front. Puck bouncing around. Now it's picked up by McDonald. 55 seconds left in the man advantage. There's the shot and they score. Julia McDonald finishes the hat trick. It's now 5-0 with the power play goal. 3:24 left to go here in the third period. Julia McDonald gets the hat trick. And the Bulldogs special teams, 2 successful kills, 1 successful power play. Their special teams 3 for 3 on the day. Rovers and Keats both get assists on that goal. For each of them, that's their second assist of the game. Meanwhile, here's McDonald coming in. Or sorry, that was McKinnon coming in and getting the shot away. Now the puck picked up by Lawrence. Isabel Lawrence gets it ahead to the line, not out, kept in by McKinnon. McKinnon's shot gets all the way through. There's the save. Rebound still loose in front. They jam away at it. There's another shot, and finally able to pounce on it, Gracie Chisholm. A couple of very nice saves there. Keeping the score line as it is with 2:35 left to go here in the third period. Again, thanks to everyone at Hockey Nova Scotia. Thanks to everyone over at 360 Live. And thanks to all of you who've been watching not only this game but throughout the last 3 days here at the Hockey Nova Scotia Day of Champions events. Riptide back in their own zone. Play it up and out to center. McDougall, Grace McDougall goes to dump it back in. It ends up hitting the officials. Now McDougall will get the puck in deep. And Timo will just hang on to it there as Alexis McDougall was getting a little bit close there with 2:09 left to go here in the third period. And the Bulldogs that far away from earning the provincial championship banner at the Bantam A level here in female hockey for Hockey Nova Scotia. Puck played Fitzgerald. She plays it through to Nickerson. Nickerson's shot goes off a body and into the corner. Now comes back around to the near side. Perry. Perry tried to play it in deep, but that was broken up by Van de Sande. And then now Van de Sande trying to work the puck in deep. McDougall coming in to help out as well. Van de Sande tries the shot. That gets blocked in front as we're down to 90 seconds left to go. Back to the line, McDougall. McDougall with the shot. That may have been going wide, but Timo makes sure and sticks the pad out to block it. 1:18 left. McDonald just looking to help kill some clock here as Doucette battles with her. And man, am I ever impressed with Isabelle Doucette. She has played really, really well. 2 consecutive games and playing above her own age group. But now we have some bad news here. Down on the ice is Emily Crosby holding her back with 54.7 seconds left to go. And you hate to see a player get injured at any time, but especially in the final minute of a game, a provincial championship game. Didn't see exactly what happened, but Crosby obviously in a lot of pain down there inside the riptide zone. Crosby trying to get back to her feet, and she's not going to be able to make it back to the bench under her own power. So a couple of her teammates coming out to help out there, and a great show of appreciation for her effort and sportsmanship. Again, I didn't see exactly what happened, but whatever it was, nothing but best wishes for Emily Crosby as she is in extreme discomfort and pain there, heading down the tunnel towards the dressing room area. 54.7 seconds left to go here in this one as the Bulldogs are about to win the provincial championship. Puck comes to the near wall. Keats plays it ahead. It goes through Nash and down into the riptide end. Doucette plays it ahead. Richards doesn't quite hold the line. It comes out, played back in, now back out and then back in again. And Perry will pick up with 30 seconds left to go. The Bulldog fans starting to sense it, starting to make a little bit more noise. With just 20 seconds left, they know what's coming. Puck down in the corner, McDonald there. McDonald plays it to Brophy. Brophy turns and takes the shot. Now Nash with the wraparound. Somehow that stays out. Another great play by Timo, and that will do it. The Bulldogs have won the 2019 Bantam A provincial title. To the Western Riptide, congratulations on that silver medal. For the Bulldogs, enjoy this provincial championship. You've earned those gold medals. To the Riptide, a great effort in getting here today and winning that silver medal. As we get the traditional handshakes, and then we'll have the post-game presentations for the Riptide again. A hard-fought, well-deserved silver medal. Getting to this game in and of itself is an incredible victory, and the Riptide so much to be proud of for the Bulldogs. A fantastic effort today, a dominating performance as they win 5-0. Let's send things downstairs for your post-game presentations.